bitch. But somebody told her the thing that I did today. They didn't have to. Shout out to that shit. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I wish I could tell y'all what I'm talking about, but I can't. How is everybody doing today? We're going to wait for a couple of people to get in here real quick. We're going to do roll call at about 3 or 4 minutes into the show. We're going to have this conversation today, and we want to talk about this whole thing involving Hassan Campbell and what he said about FBG and 2 FBG Duck's mother, Mmma Duck. I want to know what side y'all guys is on this conversation. Seriously, honestly. Y'all came in here, y'all talked about this shit earlier, right? I said, all right. I did a little bit of looking around to find out exactly what some of the things he was saying. I also went and looked into a couple of other things y'all wanted to talk about. And this is the first one we shooting at this show. All right? This is the first one we shooting at. Let's put the Cash App in the chat. And then we're gonna get going. What I don't get is y'all niggas make all of these videos about how much y'all, all this fuck shit about me, and then y'all come in my chat and talk. I don't understand this. This is what I mean by a lot of you niggas ain't solid niggas. I would not ever talk trash about somebody then pull up on them on their channel. I would never do that. Like, I would never do that. Like, I'm not trying to go at nobody. I'm just saying, like, some of y'all niggas is really not solid. Like, how you gonna be making videos talking shit about a nigga all day and then pull up in a nigga chat? Like, who raising you niggas? Niggas really got people believing the fake niggas is the real niggas nowadays. For real, for real. Real talk. People got, yo, just think about that for a minute. All of y'all motherfuckers that be watching the internet, y'all don't think that's crazy? That a motherfucker will make videos about somebody all day talking crazy, and then when that person that they talking about go live, they pull up in the chat and try to have a regular conversation with them like they cool? Like, what the fuck? Y'all niggas is weirdos. Anyway, let's get to it. First thing I want to say is this. I don't think he's wrong. I didn't hear everything that he said, so what you hear me say that I don't think he's wrong about are the only things I'm talking about specifically. We got 54 people in here. Come on, let's get those likes up. We can get to 30 likes. We got 9 likes with 54 people, y'all. Come on, let's go. We can get to 30 likes. Let's get 200 people in here. Niggas is weirdos, man. Y'all niggas got the weirdos telling y'all how to behave. I don't know no other way to say this shit. Niggas is weirdos. Y'all got the weirdos telling y'all how to behave, man. We about to do roll call real quick. I got the weirdos telling y'all how to behave, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is bananas. The weirdos. Y'all let niggas that stalk other niggas all day tell y'all what's cool. Y'all do know this, right? Let's do roll call. That's what I mean. Y'all listen, niggas, y'all will watch a nigga ride another nigga dick all day. Keep that nigga dick in his mouth all day. Talking about this nigga all day. Hating on this nigga all day. And then y'all think that nigga know where it's at? The nigga that's hating? I don't understand you people. Oh shit, I'm sorry about that. I'm in front of this building. Let's move down the blocks. Because I'm using the N-word really flagrantly. And they doing business. Let's move down the block some. I'm using this N-word flagrantly. They doing business. I might be disrupting them or some shit. Yeah, positive vibes, y'all. Everybody, positive vibes. We gonna win today. Today's a winning day. Positive vibes. Let's go do good in the universe. Let's go do good in the universe. Positive vibes, man. Somebody coming up to you with that negative energy today, just laugh at them and let them go. Just laugh, be like, I ain't got time for this, and keep it pushing. All positive vibes today, y'all. Come on, let's go. All right, listen. Let's get back to roll call real quick. Who we got up in here? What up, AP? He says, boom. Chilling, my dude. What up, New York Nikki? He says, good morning, Frost, BBN fan. What up, Taddy Mason? He says, top of the morning, Jack. What up, Jay Hodges? Says, morning, Jack, BBN fan. Who else we got up in here? What you jacking? Says, did anyone see the Mmma Duck FBG live? Jay Green says, hey. Jay Green says, BBN. AP says, I don't think Hassan should be judging anyone's mother, period. It's out of order. Shake my head, Jack Frost. He doesn't wear a wig and gown like a judge. First of all, he's not wrong. I'm not dragging Mmma Duck for no, do not get that confused. I am not dragging that woman. I'm not saying nothing negative about her. But what he's saying is it wrong. I'll break it down. Lee Vincent, salute to our fam across the pond. He says, salute Frost from the UK. What up, Hector Cruz? What's up, BBN Frost? Morning, stay safe. Stay warm, salute all, blessed all day. E-Dogs is 18th like. We got 69 people in here. Come on, man, we can get up to 40 likes. Hit that button. He said Hassan on goofy status. I don't think Hassan is wrong. Kenneth Williams says, salute Frost. Henny Henna says, TM, TM, top of the morning. Robert Bermuda says, what up, boy? Hope you're having a good day. Having a pretty good day. I mean, let's get some hater drops going. The day will improve. What up, Kamith Austin says, salute to you, positive vibes. What up, OG King Blood says, BBN. Jack Frost. What up, Devon Beachwood says, salute. Blizz Lanes, good morning, Frost, BBN. Blizz Lanes also says, hit that like button, class in section. Hit that fucking like button, man. Large Man says, shout out to Frost. Shout out my brother. What up, OG Call? He says, what's up? Good morning. What up, Sporty? 7th Ward. He says, checking in from NOLA. Shout out to NOLA. Salute. What up, Micah Records? He says, Hassan is right, though. I'm with Hassan. He says, I hope you get your new laptop soon, too. Whether I do or I don't, what you jacking, it don't matter, right? I'm still going to be the same man I am, right? Whatever faults I have, whatever gifts I have, I'm still going to be the same person, right? That also goes for the people who hate me. No matter how good or bad I'm doing, they're still going to have all of their faults, and they're still going to have all of their blessings. Obviously, their faults outweigh their blessings whenever you see somebody hating on another man. Nobody that blessings outweigh their faults is hating on another man. Only people that's looking at their life like, I'm a failure, is hating on other people. Nobody that thinks that there's a winner is hating on anybody, homie. Believe me, they're not. I know quite a few winners. Even if you don't consider me to be one, I know quite a few winners. Nobody that's a winner is hating on anybody, my nigga. I promise you. Frost, I think it's not what you say, it's how I say it. It's how I say what? Facts? Robert Bermuda says, likes up, y'all come on. Fred says, shout out to Dummy Boy Nation on Clubhouse. Shout out to Dummy Boy Nation on Clubhouse. I'm one of the creations of the Clubhouse page. Shout out to Dummy Boy Nation. Devontae, what up, Chantel? Devontae Smith says, good morning to the whole BBN. All right, come on, let's get to this. Let's get into this immediately. I want to say something. If you are a parent and your child gets murdered and you come online and make yourself a public image, and you're a public image for anything other than stopping the violence or catching your son's killer, if you're doing anything else, you're clout chasing. I'll say this again. A relative of yours gets murdered. Your son get murdered. Your daughter get murdered. Wife, kid, I don't know. Whoever get, good morning. That was a beautiful smile until I looked up. She was over there smiling so beautiful at me. Listen, if your child gets murdered and you go online to do anything other than find the murderer or to try to bring peace so other people's kids aren't getting murdered and killed, you part of the problem. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. If you're a parent and your child gets murdered, it takes a village. So your obligation at that point is to try to stop the murders, not try to get the people who murdered your kid murdered, not argue with the niggas that murdered your people online. You're supposed to be lending your voice to change. She's supposed to be speaking. I'm going to explain something to you right now. This is what you don't get. I'm going to explain what I'm saying. I don't know what Hassan Campbell is saying entirely. Mmma Duck accidentally slipped onto the bag. Right now, if she goes into Chicago and she talks to the right people, they could get all types of different organizations open up to help the community. We're not even getting into that yet, Micah. Let's get into the parental responsibility first. She's supposed to be pulling up to the politicians of the city, the community leaders of the city. They supposed to be trying to make some change, trying to make something happen. Duck wasn't just some dude on the block that got killed that sold packs. This nigga was a nigga that was a nigga. She could pull up, she could get a clinic or something with his name on it. Do you understand what I'm saying? She could come, step forward and say, my son has had a history of violence in this city. He fell victim to the same violence in which he was a part of. This needs to stop, and it needs to stop here. It's not going to take a day. It's not going to take a week. It's not going to take hell, it might not even take a decade, but we got to start somewhere. And we're going to start with my son's death. And we're going to save some of these children. That's the type of energy she was supposed to come with and keep. Tell me where I'm wrong. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me what I just said is wrong. We got 97 people in here. Can we hit that like button and send out some notifications? We could get up to 70 likes, man. Hold on. I want to get to, we're going to get to what Hassan said in a minute. Hold on. I just want to explain something. The way she's conducting herself, just to be perfectly honest, is like she part of the gang. She conducting herself like she part of the gang. Tell me where I'm wrong. She's conducting herself like when Duck was alive, Duck would talk to her about what moves they was doing. Tell me where I'm wrong. What up, SJ? Tell me where I'm wrong. What up, King Roman? There's a lot of former drug addicts that don't carry themselves like that. We're not doing that, Julian Simon. You trying to tell me every single former drug addict is gonna just do the thing that she did? We're not doing that. She's an individual. It's not about the bag. Mmma Duck lost 3 sons. Sons, the bag is worthless. She wants blood. She deserves it. I wouldn't blame her for masking it. Okay, E-Dogs, I'm not arguing your point. And I actually think you got a pretty good point. But guess what? If she lost 3 sons to the streets, then she should know that what I just said is the energy she needs to come with is the energy that she needs to come with. She lost 3 sons to the streets and she still don't know no better? Shout out to Symbology Scanner. You like the live yesterday, Symbology Scanner? Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's get some drops to the Cash App. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Let's be honest. We've been smashing it the last couple of days. Let's be honest. We've been smashing it the last couple of days. The community been lit. Good morning. Okay. Them pants is doing all the fitting. spectaculars. All of the action you got going on over there. Ain't nobody being judgmental, homie. Having an opinion or a position doesn't make a person judgmental. Judgmental people are the, you know what being judgmental is? Every single thing that I say, you got something negative to say about it. That's being judgmental. Having an opinion about one specific thing is not being judgmental. I just want to be clear on this. Oh, talking about her judging it. That don't even make sense. A lot of people, you know how many politicians used to, didn't we have a mayor that was a crackhead and they kept electing him in DC? They had a literal crackhead as a mayor in DC and he kept getting elected. So I don't want to hear niggas on drugs and he can't do a good job or they gotta, no man, it be the nigga. There be motherfuckers out here that be on all the worst drugs in the world and keep a job, keep the best jobs. Yo, we got 119 people in here. Let's hit that like button, send out some notifications. Let's get to 250. What? Yeah, and the dude from Toronto. And that nigga, if he didn't die, they love that nigga in Toronto. The dude in Toronto, I don't know if he was a mayor, I don't know what the fuck they got up there. That nigga used to be in the hood smoking woolers. Nigga, oh, whatever the fuck he is, politician up there. Nigga used to be in the hood, white dude. Used to go to the hood by himself. That nigga had work on the block. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga used to go to all the dangerous hoods by himself. By himself. Anybody else want to get kicked? So niggas could be drug addicts and be functional, nigga. A lot of y'all have functional drug addicts as parents, but we're not gonna talk about that though. Rob Ford, yeah, that nigga used to be in the hood. All right, so hold on. Let's go to it. Check this out. Hit that like button. Let's get $5 to $10 drops to the cash app. Y'all, come on. I got shit I got to do. Let's go. Yo, all right, check this out. We got 125 people in here, man. Hit that like button. You got this white chick in here, I swear. She is so fucking thick, yo. This shit is retarded. She's so thick, that shit is retarded. I see her damn near every morning. I will 100% smash. E-Dog says it's like they kill your brother, right or left hand, man. You're not gonna ride. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, dude. We're not doing that. We're not doing. I'm gonna explain to you what we're not doing, E-Dogs. We're not gonna say something happened, so we have to do the most toxic thing to make sure that toxicity keeps circulating in the hood. Basically, your argument, E-Dogs, is why the hood should never get better. Because somebody killed somebody a while back. So the both sides should keep killing each other. That's literally what your argument is. You do know this, right? Whether you're paying attention to it or not. I'm trying to say we have to stop the killing sooner or later. You're making reasons why the killing should never stop. You do know that's what you're doing, right, E-Dogs? Well, I'm trying to figure out a way that we should mitigate the killing so more youth will stop dying. You're basically saying that the opposite of what I'm saying and encouraging that the youth should die for these stupid ass reasons. So I'm not gonna drag you, and I'm gonna allow for you to keep saying the shit that you're saying, but also I want you to understand what you're saying. We gotta break the cycle. I just want you to understand what I believe you to be saying. Now, if you're trying to say that she's upset and everything, she lost 3 kids. Shout out to Symbology Scanner, becoming part of the BBN gang. He said, hit the like button. Green team, BBN member. Level up, nigga. Become a bag swinger. Level up. Everybody, nobody should be BBN gang no more. Everybody should be bag swingers, homie. Come on, my brother. All of y'all should be leveling up the bag swingers, man. I'm just saying. Listen. I am not going to ever stand anywhere and talk about a parent's grief like I can understand it. I haven't lost a child, so I cannot understand a parent's grief. All right? That's the only reason why I am not going to drag that lady. I am not going to do what Hassan Campbell did. I think he was wrong for doing what he did, even though I don't think he's necessarily 100% wrong with his message. I think he's wrong to badmouth that lady. I think he's wrong to be talking about he had come out of jail and attacked that lady if his kids this and that. I think he's wrong. We don't know the situations that they had to deal with. We all got to deal with different situations, homie. So when we're talking about a situation that's as emotional as losing a child, let's not pretend we know how that feels when we don't. I could say all of the stuff that I believe that she should do. Alright? But I'm not going to condemn her for not doing it. Dude, you are not a bag swinger or BBN gang, Calvin Dobson. We're not doing that. You can't talk about how somebody else should become a member if you're not a member yourself. We're not doing that. I appreciate you, though, but we're not doing that. We lead by example. I don't think he should have went at that man's mother like that. I don't think he should have went at her mother like that, at this person's mother like that. Not at all. Not at all. So I'm not dragging her, and I don't feel no way upset at what she did. Shout out to Devon Beachwood. I don't feel upset at all about what she did. Just so we could be clear, I would have preferred she did something different, but I can't understand the pain she's feeling. But what I can understand is that I can't understand the pain she's feeling. You understand? What up, Rockcliffe Martin? It ain't easy raising any kids when you're a single parent. Once again, I do not think Hassan is wrong. I just think that when we're talking about parents losing children, unless you're a parent that actually lost a fucking child, how can you tell a parent that lost a child how they should feel? I got a daughter. She's still here, thank God. I don't think that I'm in no fear of losing my daughter, thank God. If I lost my daughter, I don't know what kind of way, I don't know how to respond. Nevertheless, losing her to fucking gang violence, I don't got the slightest idea how I'm gonna respond. I will hope I will respond in a productive manner. We got 141 people in here. Hit that like button. We can get up to fucking 90 likes. Come on, y'all, let's go. So I'm not gonna stand here and tell y'all what somebody should do that lost their child. I never lost no child. I don't know that pain. And she lost 3 of them. 1 through SIDS and the other one from the street. 2 from the street. Ever since I could remember, I never want any child I'm with, any child I have, to be in the street. When I say any child I have, like if I'm dating somebody, I don't want their child to be in the street, boy or girl. I don't want no child of mine to be in the street. I don't want no child that I have in my custody, like I'm dating her moms, or the child moms, his or her, whatever. And I don't want no child of mine to be in the street. If my child was in the street doing shit, I wouldn't take that child's name. I think that's another problem. Her calling herself Mmma Duck. I get it. You understand what I'm saying? I get it. Because that's most likely what the niggas in the hood call her. Because she a hood celebrity, right? She gave birth to a hood celebrity. But honestly, to keep it a whole stack with you more than anything else, I'm gonna tell you what Hassan Campbell's problem is. Listen, not that he has a problem, but I'm gonna tell you what I think his problem was when I was hearing him talk about this particular matter. A lot of times, us YouTube content creators, we get our information from you guys in the community. I'm gonna explain something to y'all why I don't get a lot of my information from you guys in the community. Well, I never got a lot of my information from you guys, but every once in a while, somebody will pull up and they'll say something, and depending on who they are, I run with it, right? I'm gonna tell you why I stopped doing that. A lot of these people that come in here and they try to tell me something, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know that there are people right now making videos about how much they hate BBN only because they came to me and told me to cover a story and the information they gave me was wrong and I didn't use it, and that just made them hate me forever. Literally, I'm telling you right now. There's niggas out there right now that got beef with me because they wanted me to report a story with the information that they gave me. All the information they gave me was wrong, so I didn't report any of it. And one particular guy still reported the story, I just didn't tell his information, which was 100% wrong. And these niggas just decided to troll me for the rest of my life. So I say all that to say this. I think Hassan Campbell information be fucked up because he be getting his information from people in his chat. That's what I think is happening. Shout out to Calvin Dobson becoming a bag swinger. Appreciate you, man. Just so y'all know, when you become a bag swinger, that's one $10 drop a month. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody should just be bag swingers. That's one $10 drop a month being a bag swinger. Everybody should just be a bag swinger. What the fuck? Kim says, you could tell Duck wasn't raising her kids right, and if she don't have the financial tool to raise her kids, why have so many? Okay, first of all, some people aren't raising their kids at all. They're just having their kids and their kids are existing. All right? Let's just be clear on that. There are a lot of people that are just having kids and their kids are existing. If you have a child and you aren't raising that child with direction, you are not parenting that child. If you're only showing up to discipline your child, that's not parenting. The disciplining part, if you're a good parent, you don't really got to discipline your children. So anyone that tells me about how much they got to discipline their children, or anyone that I constantly see got to discipline their children, I 100% know you are not a good parent. Anyone that I see children that are fearful and scared of you, I know 100% you are not a good parent, and your child is going to most likely hate you when they get older. For everybody that don't know. If you got a child that's scared of you when they're a child, that fear is going to turn to hate when they get of age. Okay? I'm telling you that from personal experience. I was scared to death every day of my life when I was a child and I was around my father. Every single second. Damn near. So I'm telling you from personal experience. If you raise your child out of fear, your child will grow up and hate you. If you raise your child with no compassion, you raise your child like you just don't care, you raise your child to watch you do all good stuff for everybody else's children, but you don't do shit for your own child ever, your child is gonna hate you. Parenting your child does not mean disciplining your child. Parenting your child means guiding your child. Parenting your child means giving your child the ability to be the best them that they could be. That's parenting your child. Okay, so dogs, you're talking about something totally different than what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a parent that was abusive and beat his child all the time, starved his child, didn't let his... So I don't know what you're talking about. Tony Soprano says, true facts, discipline with no love and understanding is wrong. That's a fact. You know, I never even knew why I got a beating when I was a kid. I don't think I ever got in trouble and got a whooping as a kid and knew why. I'm not even lying. I don't think ever in my life I ever got a whooping as a child and even knew why. And I got beatings almost every day. I don't think I ever knew why. I didn't even know why. So once again, parent your child. Parenting your child doesn't mean abusing your child. It doesn't mean beating your child. Parenting your child is training your child to be an adult. If you're not training your child to be an adult, you are a shit parent. If you are not training your child to be an adult, you are a shit parent. I don't want to hear your child survive till they was 18 years old. I don't want to hear how your child has a diploma. I don't want to hear none of that. If you weren't training your child to be a successful adult, you failed your child. And that's what's happening in our communities. People are having children and they're not even attempting to train their child to be a successful adult. They're not doing any of the things for their child that will give their child the tools to be successful in life. And that's why a lot of us don't become successful until we're in our 30s and our 40s. Because we had to go and learn all of those skills on our own. Tell me where I'm wrong. So when I hear FBG Duck's moms talking about anything other than saving other children, I'm gonna say she's wrong. Period. Period. We're talking about parents, so I'm going to talk about parenting. Period. So my daughter trolls me all the time. She trolls me all the time about how she don't want no kids. I only got one daughter, y'all. So I gotta find a woman out there somewhere and start spitting out some more kids. Well, my daughter's gonna have to have a kid. Good morning, my brother. We need... I told you people be thinking I'm talking to myself. Shout out to you. We got 140 people in here. Everybody say what's up to homie. And hit that like button. Shout out to the homie. I told you people be thinking I'm talking to myself. My daughter trolled me all the time. I don't know if she really don't want to have kids or not. I don't know if she's not gonna have kids. I don't know. I want her to, obviously. I want grandkids. My daughter trolled me all the time. I just make jokes and keep it pushing. If she don't want to have kids, I can't force her. I just gotta hope she make a mistake one day. I gotta hope she makes a mistake. I gotta hope a condom break. I'm over here doing that, nigga. I want grandkids. I'm over here like... Anyway, shout out to that shit. She trolled me all the time. We got a weird relationship. I got all of my relationships with people who's kind of strange. Great big click. That's a fact. Let's go. All of the jokes. Oh man, what the fuck, man? I want grandkids. She only messed with good as far as from what her mother has told me personally. All of the kids she messed with is like all of the like little boys she be liking, be like some little cute kid or some shit. Some of them be like athletes and stuff like that. Cause I'm an athlete, so tell you better be there for your kids, homie. They be like on the football team or some kind of athletes or some shit like that. They also be bad kids, kinda, but they be good kids that just get in trouble. You understand what I'm saying? Some of us is just good kids that just used to get in trouble. That's it. Not all kids that get in trouble is bad kids. Some of us is just good kids that get in trouble. They call it curious. You know, literally, that's what the book Curious George is supposed to teach kids, right? That just because sometimes you get in trouble, it don't mean that you're a bad boy or a bad girl. You do know that that's what that was supposed to do. You know. Maybe people know about that. Anyway, let's hit that like button. Send us some notifications. I think Hassan Campbell just can't be going in on people like that. I don't like what he said about Mmma Duck. I don't think he's wrong, but I think that we just got to conduct ourselves a little bit differently sometimes. I don't think he's wrong though, man. I'm just keeping it a stat. If you're in Chirac and your kids is running around the block shooting it up, you're part of the problem, man. He ain't wrong. If you're in any neighborhood and your kids is out there shooting the block up, you part of the problem. You raised that demon. You raised it. Part of the problem. You think kids just be heartless? Now just think about that for a minute. You think motherfuckers just grow up heartless? People don't just grow up heartless. Alright? That's not what happens. What happens first is 9 times out of 10, they don't know what love looks like. Some of us didn't even know what love looked like until we got in. I didn't even know what love looked like until I was in my 20s. I didn't even know what it looked like. I'm still dealing with that to this day. I don't know. I did not know what love looked like. I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't know what it felt like. I didn't know how it. Think about this. I'm in my 20s before I even knew how it felt for another person to love me. I didn't even know how it felt. So that's the first thing we got to start doing. I'm just fortunate that I just went through a different path than most people. That's the first thing we got to do. Start having compassion for your children. Our children learn from us. So if you don't have compassion for your child, how is your child going to have compassion for the next person? Good morning. You got to have compassion. Start teaching your kids compassion. You know how you teach your kids compassion? By forgiving them for small things. You want to know another way that you teach your child compassion? Them not getting in trouble for small things. You know another way that you teach your child compassion? When they are going through something, you care. It's that simple. It's literally that simple to teach compassion. Not hard. Far from hard. Teach your kids some compassion by having compassion for your kids. If you have compassion for your kids, you're teaching your kids compassion. If you have love for your kids, you're teaching your children how to love. If you are abusive to your kids, if you are destructive to your kids, that's what you're teaching. Don't then when that child get older talking about, oh, nah, my child is hateful. No, nigga, you made your child that way. You made your child that way. You decided not to have compassion for your child. You decide to not care if your child suffer. You decided this. Symbology scanner with the dub drop. I mean with the popping bottles. Could we pop some bottles in the chat? Symbology scanner dropping $50 on us. He said in 23 months of membership, you have been on point 99% of the time. Showing support in good times and bad. This is the laptop fun drop. Get it, brother. Appreciate you. Oh, wow. We got laptop fun drops now? Symbology scanner said it, not me. Nah. I'm okay with people addressing people on social media. I mean, maybe he should have talked to her personally first. I agree. Yeah, I mean, he could have reached out to her or at least attempted to talk to her first. I don't know if he did or not. I haven't. I should reach out also. But yeah, he should reach out to her, attempt to talk to her. That's a fact. Especially before you say something scathing like he did. I agree with you. Before you go where he went, yeah, you reach out. You see if you can talk to the person. I agree with that. 100%. If you're going to go scorched earth on the fool, give them an opportunity to tell you a couple of things. Let's pop some bottles. Who else is drinking with Symbology Scanner? We got Symbology Scanner with the drinks. Who drinking with them? Where the mugs at? Where the glasses? Where the bottles? Pop some bottles out this bitch. Also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Listen, I am 100% not going to stand here and tell you that that woman don't got a right to be emotional. But what I'm trying to explain is a person is only going to be emotional the way that they are. You understand what I'm saying? So if she was a loving person, just going to keep it a stack with you. And this situation happened, she would want to spread more love. Kim says, you're talking truth, but Mmma Duck was the kind of woman having those kids so she could live off the government. I'm not even going to dispute that. That sounds about right. I'm just going to keep it a stack with you. Any woman that's not married to a man with a job that has 6, 7, 8 kids, I assume they having those kids to pay for their bills. That's what I'm gonna assume. I think I used to know of Ricardo Nunez from the Bronx. Ah, fuck. Yo, they got a whole dog, homie, that can't go to... They got a whole dog that can't go to Maryland. You see this dog right there? That nigga can't go to Maryland. This shit is crazy. This shit. They got a whole dog. This nigga can't go to Maryland. Why? They said he did something. A dog, my nigga. They said the dog did something so he can't go back to Maryland. I love fucking Florence Pugh. I'm gonna reshare the shit later. They got a dog. The nigga can't go to Maryland. What up, Springs? We got Springs up in the house. Salute, homie. Shout out to Bear. He said $15. He said beer. Who's next? We got a $15 drop from Bear. Who's next? Yo. Springs, I was waiting for you to hit me up. You ain't hit me up. Hit me up today after 3. Yo, hold on, listen. Real quick. Listen. I don't talk about Mmma Duck for this reason. She's gang, my nigga. Do you really expect for her to do anything other than what she did? She's gang. She's gang, my nigga. Did you really expect her to do anything different than what she did? Was she supposed to react differently? Can we hit that like button, send out some notifications? She's gang, my nigga. What you expect she gonna do? She's gang. I don't expect to see her do anything different than what she did. She gang. And that's why Hassan Campbell is right. But why also Hassan Campbell, you can't have that same energy. Because she's definitively on that side. That's why I don't stand here and say, just so we can be clear, that's why I don't stand here and we don't really talk about her that much. Because, to be perfectly honest with you, you don't think she wasn't behind the scenes laughing with Duck when somebody on the other team died? You don't think she wasn't behind the scenes? You know what I'm saying? At least it wasn't my son. When somebody on their own team died? You understand what I'm saying, if that makes sense? So I'm not trying to go at her, but what kind of morals and standards are you holding her to? Because I'm not holding her to the morals and standards I live by. I'm holding her to the morals and the standards of her society. And in her society, in the gang society, she ain't did shit wrong yet. She ain't did shit wrong. Tell me what she did wrong so far in gang culture. She ain't did shit wrong, homie. I think sometimes Hassan Campbell got to understand the difference between being a civilian and being in a gang, man. I think too often he tries to hold people to the other politics. Is that fair? Is that fair? Also, let's get some frost in the chat. Let's drop some frost. Let's get our chat rate up. Is that fair? Because I think that's fair. What up, Black Power Cross? So I'm not going to knock that. She's sticking to the code, homie. Tell me where I'm wrong. Now, I said all the things she should do, but she's sticking to the code. I can't knock her for sticking to the code. Now, if she's straight off the code, then we can start talking crazy. She ain't straying off the code, homie. She's sticking to the code. So she's sticking to the code. I mean, what the fuck? If somebody is talking all that street life shit and they sticking to it, what could you say? Come on, my brother. Somebody talking all that street life shit and they sticking to it. You can't then hold them to the politics of civilians. Right? Am I wrong about that? Good morning. Good morning, sir. Okay. We got 129 people in here. Come on, we could get a couple more likes, get up to 100. Let's get those likes to 100. Y'all, come on. Tomorrow, we're going to work on 150 to 200 likes. Let's get those likes up to over 100. So I'm gonna hold her to gang politics. She ain't did nothing wrong, homie. Y'all gotta decide what y'all gonna hold niggas to. Y'all can't 1 minute be wanting somebody to be gang, and then the next minute you upset at them because they didn't conduct themselves like a civilian. That shit is weirdo shit. Who's next? What up, man on Mac? Shout out to Calvin Dobson with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next? Who's next? Let's go. And he has a whole dancing stickers. Shout out to Man on Mac with the stickers. Somebody buying stickers. Thank you very much for buying stickers. I need stickers bought on this channel like a motherfucker. There is no rule book. That's a fact. We should make a rule book. We got 143 people in here. Y'all, come on, let's get those likes. We could get those likes to 120. We might be able to kick the fucking room up to 160 people. E-Dog says Hassan is a walking contradiction. He's a super thug with this and that destructions, but didn't step to Bam Dusky for glazing his thighs, and Bam was touchable. Used to be the parliament every 7 days. Of Eugene Bell. He do contradict himself. I'm not gonna go. But like I said, I don't think he contradicts himself. I mean, I think he contradicts himself, but I think it's him contradicting himself. I think he's just getting information from the people on his channel, and he using the information because they're like, you know, his buddies, And then he's saying the shit and it's just wrong. That's what I think is happening. But his numbers is incredible. So if I was him, if I was him, I just wouldn't do it that way. Our integrity is different. But if I was him with his morals, I wouldn't stop doing what I'm doing. That wouldn't make sense. Nah, we're not doing that, Eugene Bell. I'm just gonna remove the comment though. We're not doing that. What up, older God with the $5 drop? What did the 5 fingers say to the face? No sticker? But he does say always on point. Appreciate you, older God. Graham Allen says, God over gangs. God over everything. How about that? No, I don't think Hassan is wrong either. I don't like the way he said it. I don't think Hassan Campbell is wrong. We have to be better parents. Don't we talk about parenting almost every day over here? Almost every day over here, an aspect of something we talk about go back to how we should be treating one another, and often it has to do with parenting, correct? So no, he's not wrong. We want people to be better parents. That Burger King wasn't free food. He wasn't snitching. The nigga just didn't know how to use a kiosk. And obviously, you don't know, he didn't know how to use a kiosk, man. There was a kiosk there. He didn't know to use it. There was no free food. He wasn't snitching. Isaiah Dumas says sometimes it has to be said in a disrespectful, respectful way. Okay, I could be here for that, I guess. I don't necessarily agree with you, but I mean, I guess that's the thing. Okay, Truth Diva TV says that she agrees with what he said. Okay, let's go. Once again, I don't think he was wrong. I just don't like the way he said it. The truth is not comfortable at times. I agree. Shout out to Kim. Kingslayer says salute Jack. Without throwing up them frosts. Let's get more frosts in the chat. E-Dog says he told the lady to give him free food, or he telling... No. Stop. E-Dogs. I don't want to go over this. What happened was he didn't know that there was a kiosk. He thought other people was getting free food. So he thought that the lady was giving other people free food because the lady was being preferential to other people because they were the same race as she was. So therefore was being racist towards him. That's what he was saying. I don't know if you know what he was saying. So what he was saying is, if you're going to give her free food, you have to also give me free food. And if that is what's happening, he is correct. But that's not what was happening. This is not what that conversation is about, my brother. So I'm not getting into that. We're talking about something else here, with all due respect, all right? Jojo Capone went in on Hassan last night. Jojo ain't happy. Look, Hassan I don't understand the guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a big understander of Hassan Campbell. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a big understander of him, so I can't stand here and tell you why he's doing what he's doing or not doing. A lot of his shit only makes sense in a certain vacuum, and I don't want to talk about that certain vacuum because I wouldn't want to be right, and then the people that hate him then be able to use that against him, because I don't got no problems with it. Hassan disrespects for a reaction, then he fake apologizes. Yep, 100% does that. And he does it all the time. Yep. And this is the second time he disrespected Mmma Duck. It's for views, period. I mean, it might be helping her also, so they might not even care. But yeah. Yo, my brain is crazy. Somebody... I was chilling with somebody yesterday, and they was smoking like a fucking vape pen or some shit. And now I'm smelling like the vape pen. But I don't know if I'm smelling that or somebody else's vape pen or some shit. But I'm outside and there's nobody near me, so I don't know why I'm smelling the shit. I think I had a memory and it just, I don't know. Once again, I don't think, sorry, ma'am. Once again, I don't think that Hassan should have been disrespectful. I am against the disrespectful comments, although I think overall he was correct. A vape pen? I don't vape. Well, once again, I don't have no issue with Hassan Campbell. I just want that to be known. And I think he was right. I just think he could have said it different. But knowing Hassan Campbell, that's the way I would expect him to say it. So when I heard him say it, I didn't think anything of it. That's how I would expect those words to come out of Hassan Campbell's mouth. We got 150 people in here, man. Hit that like button. We could get up to 130 likes. Salute. You here Saturday? I'm not sure. You gonna be here? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Enjoy. This right here. Hassan doesn't care about Duck or anyone else. He's upset New Yorkers taking on LA gangs and Chicago music. Well, yeah, he's broken. He has zero filter. But that works for him, so I'm not too mad. I don't even know who Monty is. No, New York never followed anyone else. What is he talking about? Okay, so I'm going to tell you what was wrong with what Hassan Campbell said. Hassan Campbell took the father all the way out of the equation. We're not doing that, homie. If you laid down with that woman and got that woman pregnant, and then that woman is a bad mother, you are part of the fucking problem, my nigga. I don't care if you're good. You can't be a good father unless you also find a good woman to get pregnant. Copy? So, Hassan Campbell, you saying if that was your child, you would get out and do something to her. If that was your child, my nigga, you would also be part of the problem. You went and got her pregnant. The fuck? That's why I think people talk and they don't really listen to what they saying. You understand what I'm saying? I think sometimes people just run off at the mouth. They don't listen. My dude, you got her pregnant. If she's a bad mother, you chose her. Tell me where I'm wrong. Keeping it tall says, anybody trending, he will attack. That's a fact. I give it to him. He's a professional narrative spinner, one of the best. I agree. If you talk about him that same way, he's a victim. I agree. That's all I'm saying. If you choose a woman that's a bad mother, my nigga, you part of the problem. We're not going to put it all on that woman. She probably shouldn't have been having no kids. You gave her one. Good morning, my brother. Everybody else in the hood probably looking at her like, nah, man, don't have no kids with that woman. And you ran up over there and put a baby in her. How you not part of the problem? I did not see what King Roman said. You kicked him too quick. Shout out to that shit. Who kicked that nigga? Shout out to Prince Tuamir on his jazz. Prince Tuamir is on his P's and Q's over here. I'm going to go scroll up and see what I'm saying. No, let them shout out Dummy Boy Nation. I'm going to unblock that guy. Let them shout out Dummy Boy Nation. It's okay. We fuck with them. We fuck with them. We don't got no problems with them. Let them shout out Dummy Boy Nation. They can shout out Dummy Boy Nation. I'm cool with that. If you coming in here and you shouting out your clubhouse, shout out your clubhouse. But if I pull up in your fucking clubhouse, my nigga, your people should be coming over here too and giving us views and likes and throwing comments. I don't got a problem pushing your clubhouse, but your clubhouse got to push us also. What the fuck? Also, shout out to Trolls Nation. those people don't take Hassan Campbell seriously, man. A lot of people don't take Hassan Campbell seriously. A lot of these dudes, Jim Jones and these niggas, these guys is arguing with, they don't take that guy seriously. I also just want y'all to know, y'all might be seeing me running around getting into bullshit ass fights with niggas over stupid shit, but I'm really in the street, my nigga. You also see me pull up to places where Jim Jones is at. You also see me pull up to places where these rappers is at, that I don't always say the best things about. I just want to throw that out there. The way I be moving, you think I got a fucking death wish. I be going places all the time where I don't even know if niggas fuck with me, and it be all gangsters there. In the middle of the fucking Treyway case, I used to go to the fucking club with all of the fucking non-Trey members. In the middle of the Treyway case. So you niggas and me is not the same. I just want to be clear on this. All of you dudes that's trying to do YouTube content creating and hating on me, we not the same, homie. We not the same. I was covering non-Trey and going to the strip club twice a week where all of the members was at. I could have got, anything could have happened to me. So I don't want to eat, so we not the same, homie. I'm a journalist for real, for real. You guys look at what I got to say and then y'all just repeat it. Y'all parrot. I'm a journalist for real, for real. I go to where the story is. This is a fact. Just want to throw that out there. We got 174 people in here. Could we hit that like button? We could get up to 150. Let's get up to 150 likes. I got somewhere to go, but I don't want to get off the show yet. Our numbers is going back up, and I'm feeling good. Also, we only got about 15% on the battery. I just think I'll throw that out there to y'all rat bastards. Good morning, my brother. Nah, it's actually pretty nice. You see people walking past me with with t-shirts on, man. I just want to throw that out there. No disrespect to nobody, and shout out to non-Trey. Free the Billies. Free Drama. Free Nuke. Free Crippy. I'm trying to remember their fucking names. Free Fool. Free Roll. Free the fucking Billies. I used to go up in there and them niggas, yo, I just want to say this real quick. You know how people used to always say, yo, Treyway at you, all this other stupid shit they used to say? Yo, my nigga, I used to pull up to the club where these niggas is all at. They fuck with me. Niggas is like, yo, we got in the house. They fuck with me. Free Fool. I did a good job on that case, and I reported responsibly. I didn't say everything everybody wanted me to say on that side, but I didn't say everything everybody wanted me to say on that side neither. I was fair and impartial. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I would be more surprised. I'm just gonna be quiet. How about that? But I think Tekashi got more reason to be upset with me than them niggas. If them niggas is upset with me, it's just because they got some idiot over there talking crazy. Tekashi got real reason to be upset with me. He don't even got real reason to be upset with me. He just got a better reason. Graham Allen says, bring back black royalty like how Marcus had it a century ago. This freestyle is disgusting and stagnant. Yeah, I got a lot of bullshit behind it. That's a fact. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. This phone is about to die. So that's the only reason why we going. I'm gonna try to get it charged and come back. Once again, I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. Everybody clap it up for Devin Beachwood. Everybody clap it up for Devin Beachwood. I don't know if he's in here right now. If you are, if you don't want me to tell him why to clap it up, you gotta say it. Because if not, I'm gonna tell him why we clapping it up for Devin Beachwood. I don't usually do this. The whole reason why we got a show right now is because Devin Beachwood, for whatever his reason was, decided to do a drop. And since he decided to do a drop, that freed up my time and allowed me to be here. Alright? So shout out to Devin Beachwood. Because if he doesn't do the drop, that means I gotta do some other shit, and I'm gonna be busy doing some other shit, and I wouldn't be able to do the show. So shout out to Devin Beachwood. He just paid for this show. He gave me the how do you say, the room to be able to own some of my own time. And whenever I own my own time, we go live. So with that being said, we got to get out of here before they fucking dub me and I can't turn the live off. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you.